Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Football playoff game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Auburn Tigers offense comes on the field first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. A play action, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Howard. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Back to pass. It's Arnold. Catch made in space. Look out. We finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So UCF's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
They'll try the option play here. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field.
Hold it.
Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Now here comes the bunch formation. Back to pass. It's Brown. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at second forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 in the first possession. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. The Knights will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Simmons. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. He hands it off from the gun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. They try to sneak it for the first. And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense. So a field goal attempt coming up now. This will be a 50-yard attempt. See if he's got the leg. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Return starts from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Here's the 2nd down play. To throw, it's Brown. Pulls it in, it's Jenkins. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. A pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll run the option. And now the handoff. In the clear at the 25. Can be muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
What a run and a pickup for this offense. This all starts with a great read by the quarterback. Saw the defender coming in, just knew this was not the time to keep it, and he does a good job of getting it to one of his playmakers, and boy, does he make a big play.
Second and goal for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Knights, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. To the air, it's Arnold. The sure hands, it's Coleman. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. On first down, it's play action. Blitz and a quick sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Over the middle, it's Howard. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Auburn now operating in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They'll run it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, you talk about a corner who isn't afraid to come up and hit someone. Great play on the outside to wrap the pitch man up and bring him down behind the line. It's good recognition, agility, and speed to make that tackle.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. To the air. It's Brown. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The The Knights will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. We'll see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Howard. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. The offense clicking here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They'll try the right here. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone. Could take it all the way.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick catch. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
They stop him, but it's a first down. The Knights will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Brown. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Fires it to the wideout. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Looking for the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Looking to throw, it's Arnold. Quick completion to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down play for this offense. It's a quarterback keeper. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. And the wideout goes in motion. They're going to run the option. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an option look. They're going to run it. Spinning out of the tackle. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. Here's the option play. He'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. Makes the grab. It's Ashley. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The receiver grabs it. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And they'll get him down that time. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Applying for the touchdown on the right side. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
After a long drive, it's a 3rd down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. To throw, it's Brown. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, UCF. To put them on top now.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Over the middle. It's Brown.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Simmons. Tackle after he makes the 1st down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He keeps it on a design run. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Now they'll run a draw play. Fights through a tackle. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Dropping back. It's Arnold. Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid play.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
So they get stopped trying to run the ball on 1st and goal. Now they take a sack here on 2nd down. Offensive coordinator's got to find a way to flip the script on this defensive coordinator because right now the defense seems to have the upper hand.
Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Returner looking to make a play here. And they've got the returner corralled. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. Quarterback's got it on the option. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Try to run it with the option. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. The short completion of the tight end. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
He finds some space. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. Taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Knights keep the football on the move. Working clock with the ground game. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And now it's It's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 at that first down loss. Back to throw. It's Brown. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback. It all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Moves out of the pocket. That's a fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. New center down to the offense. 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. He's past the marker and still going. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The chance to advance in the playoff comes down to this. Offense needing a touchdown here late in the game. The offense now operating in empty. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, and the drive has now reached the 35.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Howard. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking for a late deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And the completion made.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? To throw, it's Arnold. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. They come up and quickly spike it, stopping the clock. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Incomplete with his hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Deep shot toward the end zone. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with his defense on fourth down. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the